Hello guys, Tau Empire back. Today I'm going to show you one of the best free-for-all battles I have personally been involved in. I have brought the Crooked Moon with Skarsnik, a load of Night Goblins, just for chaff, but I do like Night Goblins anyway. Of course Skarsnik, Night Goblin Archers with Fanatics, which I didn't actually use in the end. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't use the Fanatics, but I didn't. And the two units of Black Orcs, two Doomdiver catapults, some Forest Goblin Spiders, and the Arachnarok Queen. I will be facing off against Malice, who has brought a nice Dark Elf composition, Harganeth Executioners, Blackguard of Nagaron, just put it in slow-mo. He's brought himself Malekith, obviously, Bleak Swords, two lots of Shades, some more Harganeth Executioners, more Blackguard of Nagaron, and a Sorceress of Fire. Now, Roxors has brought the Temple Guard, obviously for the Lizardmen, Ancient Stegodons, Skink Cohorts, Temple Guards, some more Temple Guards, Saurus Warriors with Shields, and more Saurus Warriors shields, and Mazdamundi. We also have the Jackal, who have brought himself a high elf army, comprising mainly of just spearmen, archers. At the back there, though, you will notice there is three Swordmasters of Hoth, and some White Lions of Trace. He's also brought himself a Sun Dragon and a Princess on a Dragon. So, as the battle starts, let's go, we'll press play. I decided to actually go straight for the High Elf army. Now, yes, I am outmatched from the offset, I would say, to be honest with you. There's not much I could do overall, but I was hoping one of these guys would get involved. You can see the Lizardmen actually going for the Dark Elves, but the Dark Elves start making a move down this side towards me, which makes the Lizardmen then decide to go for the High Elves. So because we're fighting at the moment and the High Elves have turned to engage, it does look like a massive sandwich is about to happen. The Arachnarok Spider is going in. I was hoping that they'd start wasting, the dragons on them, but alas, it's all I can say, alas. So with the Doomdiver catapults, I'm just trying to whittle down their archers because they're the ones going to be doing most damage to my Night Goblins at this stage. The Night Goblins get a good charge in against the Spearmen, which is what I wanted. I wanted to hopefully rout them quick enough. I've left Skarsnik at the back for now because that is a losing battle for me overall around here. As you can see, the breaths come in from the dragons, just immediately routs my Night Goblins. My Black Orcs are starting to take damage, and it's just looking really bad for me straight away. Really bad. My Spider is in the trees, and he's coming at me with the Swordsmaster of Hoth. Now, believe it or not, in a long-term engagement, that's not a bad one for the Queen. This I notice, so obviously try and engage with him, with the Queen. The Black Orcs are getting in on these spearmen here. I have the archers just firing into the dragons at the moment, trying to push them back essentially. But what's happening at the back is the harpies from Malice have got into my goblobbers. Well, sorry, Doomdiver catapults. Sorry, goblobbers, wrong race. But yeah, still keeping Skarsnik back. These two have actually managed to rally themselves. Got more running everywhere, to be honest with you. The archers again not doing great, just trying to push them back. But as you noticed at this point, they have routed my Forest Goblin Spiders, which did manage to rout their Eagle Claw catapult. He now turns his attention to the Skink Cohort there, which is good for me because it means I can keep in the fight a bit longer here. I've kept these back on purpose with Skarsnik and what have you. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Yeah, those dragons are doing good work against my archers. Didn't pull them back. Thought they were doomed anyway. We've got the Black Orcs here in on the Spearmen, doing some good work. Now, during all this, this happens. So if you probably noticed now, the dark elves are at my back. So I am literally a bit stuck at this point. There's not much I can do. I decide to move these night goblins and Skarsnik into the woods to try and assist my Arachnarok spider, who is actually doing quite well against 2 Swordsmaster of Horde. I mean, yes, I'm losing health, but I do keep dropping the spiderlings in various places just to try and hold it down. Yeah, that happened. So yes, at this point it looks like, due to the lizardmen and my attack, that the Jackal High Elf army is essentially gone already. It does look that way. So again, my Black Orcs doing good work against the White Lions. 63 kills so far. They are starting to, unfortunately, go a bit south. My Night Goblin archers there, should have used the Fanatics, didn't, my fault. I have my Night Goblins running in on these Saurus warriors, trying to keep them at bay. But here, Skarsnik in, doing okay against the Swordsmaster of Horde. They're actually starting to drop, both units. My Arachnarok Queen is not looking great at the moment. She really isn't. But if you notice, their morale's dropping. I'm hoping. I'm only hoping. And yes, the lizardmen look in good shape, running people off the field. I decided at this point to get my forest goblin spiders to essentially try just for points. Get rid of this eagle claw bolt thrower. Just get the points off the field there. Yeah, so not much left on the high elf side, apart from in these woods, which I'm coping with quite well, with the aid of that ancient stegodon. Good looking fight there actually, what's going on at the moment, just absolute carnage in those woods. Spider's still around, Skarsnik's still around. Points wise, I'm doing terribly. I'm in second last. The lizardmen are only just below me though, and coming up quickly. Shades firing in, everything's going on here. The dark elves look in good shape, the lizardmen engage. But there we go, forest goblin spiders on the way back in. Just ignored those Saurus warriors there. Getting into the Swordsmaster of Horde, but they actually rally just as I do the charge, which is not going to be good for them. I do have Skarsnik, who is anti-large, and he is in on that ancient stegodon along with the Arachnarok Queen, and yeah, some spider hatchlings, forest goblin spider riders, just trying to whittle down that ancient stegodon, maybe try and take him off the field. I do go into second place here, it looks good. Oh, dropped the third. It does look good points wise, but again, I'm in the worst shape out of all of them. Now this I didn't notice at the time. The high elves are rallying in the woods here. There's not a great deal of them, but they are. I do have archers at the back here. These will come back into play. I'm just letting them have a rest for 2 seconds. Either that or I didn't notice them. Either way. So yeah, these harpies doing good work. Although my night goblins do get 29 kills overall, which is quite impressed at. The ancient stegodon is still stuck a bit there. So just going to keep pounding on him. The Skarsnik obviously doing good work against him. He'll be racking up the HP damage on him there. The Arachnarok Queen again, just well, I don't even know at this point if what value is. It's just kind of stomping around after him, looking very fearsome. But we do have some Saurus warriors in on the Argoneth executioners. Oh, look at that. Gibberan. That's ridiculous. That's some major killage right there. Those executioners actually getting mauled by the Temple Guard, sorry, Temple Guard? Yes, I apologise, they're Temple Guard. So, Skarsnik's still on this Ancient Stegodon, as you can see. He drops a heal on it, but it's not doing any good. Skarsnik is well in there, he's happy. So, there you go, Ancient Stegodon is now rousing. Still haven't done anything with my Night Goblin archers yet though, but I did manage to take off the harpies with them anyway, so that's good. Should have really got them in on those shades a bit earlier, but didn't. Skarsnik and the Arachnarok Spider managed to completely shatter the Ancient Stegodon. We have Night Goblins, Skarsnik and the Arachnarok Queen left. I do manage to get some Spiderlings cast on those shades, and then we mark charge in. I do notice these Blackguard and Nagarons heading straight towards us, so at the last minute I think, if I remember rightly. Nope, clearly don't remember rightly. I thought I got Skarsnik in on that, but no. The Blackguard and Nagaron doing that. Now I was trying to take down the Ancient Stegodon completely for the points, but my archers didn't manage to actually do that in the end. My Arachnarok Queen has run. I do have some Spiderlings following these shades here, along with Skarsnik. Because at this point, to be honest with you, the only thing I've got left really is Skarsnik. But as you can see, the High Elves are making a resurgence at the back. I couldn't believe this. They came out looking in good shape in this late form. They really did come out looking in great shape. The dragons are okay. They've got, they've got the Swordmaster of Hoth. They've got archers left, and the archers actually have a fair bit of ammunition. So I'm quite happy for them to just start pounding on these Dark Elves. I do start to move my archers in as well, just to finish off these Blackguard and Nagarons. But as you can see, my points have dropped dramatically at this juncture. Skarsnik again doing good work though. He only got 24 kills, but he did a lot of HP damage to the Ancient Stegodon earlier on. But as you can see, go on, so get yourself in there. And they actually helped me out, the High Elves here. I don't think it's on purpose, but they do, by firing into the back of these units here. 2 dragons incoming though, not going to be good. Although they don't want to engage Skarsnik directly, impossible with these anti-large warriors. And as you can see, the Dark Elves starting to take a right pounding. The Lizard Men are essentially gone. They do have these units here, but they're not going to be able to take down the might of the High Elves. They're just not going to be doing it. Unfortunately, earlier as well, I missed it. There was a nice little ruination of cities went off. It was around about this area where my Black Orcs were engaged. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it, but it did happen. Skarsnik! Now, all I can do here, to be honest, is chase these down. There's nothing else I can do. I don't want to go over here and start engaging these. I don't want to start engaging these, really. So I turn around and hit these Temple Guard with everything I've got, essentially. Which wasn't much at this point. It was literally Skarsnik. The last of my archers just ran off because goblins, and that's what goblins do. Skarsnik doing quite well against these Temple Guard. He's taking them down slowly. But look at that. Go on, Skarsnik. Revelant. Awesome this round. No, and there you go. That's what unfortunately happens. Those shades coming from the back start hitting Skarsnik. I don't know if he was targeting me directly, but it would appear so, because as I'm running away, I'm taking damage there from the shades. Who unfortunately have a little bit of ammunition left.
Running!
Yes, running! Okay, so I decide to waddle off with Skarsnik as best I can.
Running!
His health and his morale is dropping though, quite quickly. I was quite impressed at the range on those shades. I didn't think they could hit that far out, but they did. So what I intend to do here is maybe get out to the wooded area just to hide him off, let these fight, and then come back with Skarsnik, maybe clear up a few points and just do what I can essentially. But it's not going to happen because in comes some high elf volleys. So I decide, instead of dying with cowardice, I decide to charge into these spearmen here. Getting a couple of good hits. But there you go, he's running. So Skarsnik is now on the run. We do have Dark Elves coming in from one side. We do still have a little bit of a contingent of the Lizardmen over here trying to fight their way through, but Mazdaman is doomed. There is no way he's getting out of that. 2 units of Swordmasters and that dragon there, the Princess. No way is he getting out of that. His units are already absolutely shattered. And there you go. In with the Saurus Scar veteran now. There's Mazdamundi's toilet seat. And he is dead. However, they did manage to take down a dragon, which I was quite impressed with. So 1 dragon down, but the princess is still about on their dragon. And they're just clearing up this Saurus Scar veteran over here. Yeah, Skarsnik is back. And he's in on these archers here. The archers not even lightly armoured, but he's too low on health. There's nothing much he can do. There you go, he's dropping again now. So I'm just trying to rack up a few points before the game ends, but it's not going to happen. The high elves do start shattering, so the spearmen are gone there. The archers are almost gone. Skarsnik's in on these shades. But they are shades, yeah, shades are dual weapons, so he's not going to have a good time there. But with Skarsnik, he does have Blackguard of Nagaron still. Just pain and suffering happening all over. And Skarsnik's running. Oh, no, Skarsnik, no. Get yourself back. Come on, rally. Rally, you know you want to. But I don't even think he's got much in the way of health left now. There we go, death embraces your lord.
Look to the sky!
Oh, Skarsnik. Skarsnik, my friend. And Skarsnik is dead. He's done for. That's it. So we do have the 2 units of Blackguard of Nagaron left there for the Dark Elves. His shades have started running now though, so there's not too much can be done there. They still have a princess and a dragon, and these 2 units Swordmaster of Hoth. Now, not that I'm particularly good at this game, but I possibly would have turned these 2 units around, made them hold the line, just stand there, let the Swordmasters charge in. They wouldn't use obviously the charge defence against large, however they would have been prepped and ready for this. But at the last minute there, I don't know if this is a better tactic or not. If anyone can tell me, that'd be great. He does charge in, there we go. So he has the 2 Blackguards of Nagaron units left. He decides to charge in with the second to last unit. And I think that's because obviously you start to lose with these ones here, getting chopped down by the Swordmasters of Hoth. Just going to have a quick look in there. But here he comes. Here she comes, sorry, that princess. Yeah, there you go. They're starting to run. She did it with 900 health, that is dangerous, dangerous stuff. But, yeah. There you go. I do believe it's at this point everything starts to shatter. Yep, and that's it. That is it. But that was actually an excellent match to be in, an excellent match to watch. So if you see me, Tau Empire, the name is Odia Gaming. If you see me in the free-for-all, please come in and we'll try and have an excellent game as well. So well done to Jackal for the high elf win. I can't believe he managed to come back from that after we got sandwiched at the start. But yeah, brilliant. What a free for all. Right, thanks guys. You have a good day.